is the first Master Grade Monday of 00CTOBER, and you know what that means. Actually, you don't know what that means. It means I'm going to do an unboxing, as you can tell by the thumbnail. And we have the MG Kyrios that we got last time. And you can see it right here, kind of in the glowing thing. My new light, hopefully helping me get through this. I'm doing the at the desk type of unboxing because, frankly, everything's a mess. I'm just going to be that way. So let's just... The box is slightly deformed from being in storage. Okay, what do we got right off the bat? I need my knife. Okay, so we have the A runner, which is multicolored. Beam sabers. Long ones, actually. Nice. I like the square base ones. Those are nice. I like those. Okay, so A runner. We got the not cockpit. I'm glad that's actually translucent. That's cool. You got the GN drive covers, condenser covers that are printed on? No, I'm seeing a reflection of myself. Okay. I thought they had the thing printed on them, or etched in them, I should say. Lots of yellow stuff, which is cool, including the GN thrusters and stuff like that. The little fin thing for the top of the head. The GN antennas that pop up from the chest, like the second generation always had. There's your head with a very or face, I should say, with a very pointed chin. Nice color separation. Oh, and then we have clear, all clear parts instead of green. So that leads me to believe that all those are, well, going to be clear parts. Those are, oh, you know what? Those are left over from other things, because that chin, or it's just eyes. Okay, so the eyes are totally clear, not green, so that means you're going to put a sticker over it. Got crest here, there. I would say those are sides of the head, but that's what these are, so these are going to be for the wrists, if I had to guess. Because a lot of the second generation based off the same inner frame, which is why they came up with the whole idea of the GN frame for the new MG line. Okay, so sticker sheet. So a lot of Tetron seals, I guess is what they call these. The white decoration stickers that I don't really care to use. GN drive type stickers. Those are upside down. That's going to be the one on the front of the GN drive hole. Right there. Focus, damn it. Oh, you know what? I moved my camera, but not my light. That would help if I moved the light closer. There we go. So, I'll use an abundance of those. I don't like to overly sticker my MGs if you don't know this. Like, even my Dynamis, which is... oh, down there. I can't keep track of where anything is anymore. Okay, so he's down there with the last couple things. I'm going to have to redo my shelves after this. It might be time to sell off some old stuff that's built and prioritize and organize. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern? Oh, bags. Not quite on the floor. Sorry, they're right over here. Okay, so we got the clear, translucent, cool, rainbowy bits. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. So that's going to go in all the same places I went on. Dynamics. Okay, so here we got chrome stickers. Eyes. He doesn't know where to focus. That's funny. Right there. Okay. I'm sure some of those are options. I assume that these... okay, so this is just 1100 or MG 1100 GN frame. So this is all stuff that came with Dynamis. You got the hips, you got the GN core, the actual GN drive parts that are the same from Exia, the swappable hands we've had forever, hips and shoulders. Yeah, these are specifically shoulder bits here, there. So, you know, a lot of these parts are very familiar. Whoa, white balance went to nuts there. Okay, now we get into real parts. Yay! Look at all the panel lining. Look at that. I got it. Focus, damn it. It doesn't know what to do. Okay, so those are shoulders, legs, Forearms, yep. Yeah, this is going to be one of the ones that goes on the black background. Oh, that's something I got to think about this year. So obviously I'm filming this before everything's done, so I'm still in the planning stages of things as I'm building. Whoa, that was whiffy for some reason. Because certain ones probably won't lend themselves to being on the black background, so much like I did with other things, I'm going to have to figure that one out. I'm just thinking out loud as I go, and also running up the video time. Okay, so these are Kyrios specific things here. So we got part of the not cockpit. I assume that this is part of the new hip section. I could be wrong. I don't know what that is. Probably a not cockpit area. Don't know. Well, there's a lot of these parts. I have no clue what they do. Those are shoulders for sure. I assume there's there's two of these. Okay, so these are the F runner. That looks like shoulder. That looks like a shoulder joint, like plugs in over the thing. Those look like feet. What is that? A blade looking guy right there. What is that? Nice. Okay. So that means this might not be the fake cockpit section. This must be like the shoulder. Could be. Could be like an internal shoulder structure. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, they've got two runners. Yep. Okay. I never got through all. And for those wondering, yes, I'm doing this to buy myself an extra week to get the review done. I've got a lot of work to do. Ooh, core parts for sure. Looks like a blaster of some sort. J3, interesting. Not entirely certain what that is, because I've only built the HG version of Kyrios, so a lot of these are different. So there's the knee wing, and a whole bunch of those parts, just all around there. So there's definitely going to be another one of these somewhere. Gotta love these little extra supports. If there is another one of those, it's got to be buried because I don't see it. That could be scary. I see one more white runner, so I assume that that's going to be half of that. So it's going to be like an H1, H2 combo runner, if I had to guess. Okay, so we have the D runner, which is thigh armor, gene condenser, backsides, hands, stuff like that. So this is, like I said, every Generation 2 Gundam uses the same GN frame. So these are actually part of the GN frame line because they all share these parts one way or the other. So even when we get to Virtue and Natalie next, Natalie will have these parts underneath the Virtue. Yeah, there's the other wing parts. Sometimes, like the bag organization, obviously they're not planning the bag for reveal purposes. Nice. That is definitely orange. Although this gives me pause to wonder, do I go with brown panel lining like I normally would do on this, or do I go with orange panel lining? Kind of like with blue, you use blue. I don't know, maybe I'll find a couple small spots to check it out. I mean, it's, there's very few, I'm looking at is very few panel lines on here. So I might go with the orange panel liner. I haven't used that in quite some time. In fact, I probably haven't used it since I did the last Kyrios. What do we got here? Okay, so we got skirt frame. Some look like weapons. There's the core right there for sure. So the cockpit's here somewhere, probably behind this door, if I had to guess. That's a needle nosy looking thing. This looks like tips of the... Does it have the shield claw? I think so, right? I think so. Oh, been a minute. There's a head, okay. torso. GN drive. Whatever the heck this slidey part is. Like, it's funny that, like, there's so much functional difference between the Gundams as I go. Now, mind you, I built Dynamis a year ago. I don't really remember it. I'm sure once I get into this, I will. Man, that needs a new blade. Did you hear the way it was, like, dragging on the back? Okay, so continuation parts. Oh, duh. Here, this does the tip of the. Yeah, so. That's a foot part. That's the back of the foot. That's a. These are just all the little bits of the claw. So, that's neat. Okay. Ooh, forearm rocket shooters. Like you used to blow up that, the Super Soldier Child factory. He really did commit some mass murder, didn't he? Like Amuro was some kind of saint. You see people. Okay, so here we go. Here's all of the stuff for that. And notice how it's like got a little bit of a tinge. I mean, my light is bluish, but it's got a little bit of tinge, so it's not exactly black. So that's neat. I like that. That's cool. And once again, that's not really the cockpit. It just looks like it. That's cool. I like all that. And then the part that's, you know, behind that. Always dug its transformation. It wasn't exactly a faceplant flyer, but kind of was. Yeah, there's the thruster housings and stuff like that, so that's cool. There's the other. Oh, that's probably the core of the rocket shooter, if I had to guess. Where's the rest of that? Okay, so here's this. So that's the core of this particular runner. It might be. Hold on, let me look. Nope, has nothing to do with it. My bad. I have no idea what that is. Okay. There's two of them, so they got to be important, right? Interesting. Trying to not knock stuff over here. Okay, so it's in. That's the sound of it not actually cutting. That's the sound of it dragging. Need to go to Harbor Freight, get some more blades. Look at that, more bags. Okay, so this is his rifle. His little GN rifle along with missile launcher. Cool. There's the other half of that, like I said. So they made this all H1, so that was H2. So this is the new H1. There's the face, the little sword tip that goes inside the thingy. Excuse me. Oh, wow. Look at the scale difference between Alleluia there and the other one. Does he have a ponytail? No? Oh, wait, that was later when he had the ponytail. That was... Damn, the sitting figure is such not the same scale. That's crazy. This is like RG. Like that's like a 1/144th scale. Really kind of just jacking with stuff. Okay, so we got some more GN frame. Okay, so it's got to be that type of plastic because that just cut like butter. That was easy. Okay, so final bag. We got the legs and arm joints and whatnot. So this is all part of the GN frame. So there's like a tiny basis of this that even rests in the original MG Exia. Part of me wonders if we will get an Exia 2.0. Seems like late at this point. Maybe they'll do it after they do Virtue and Servi. Or not Servi. Jumping way ahead. If the color separation is that good... Oh, that's the little blade thingy that I was wondering for. It goes inside the wing. I'm used to painting that. I say used to. I did it once. Tell you what, no paint on this. I'm not bothering at all. This is going to be as straight can be for this. Do I have... I might have a green LED laying around somewhere. Yep, all that basically assembles same way. Except that you don't have the cone on the back of the GN drive. You have the flat bit. So that's interesting. Okay. I'll get the box out of my way, so I don't need that. Throw some shit on the floor here. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so get the torso done. Build the not cockpit section. Install that, because it's all part of the torso. Then build the head. Head is step 3. That's funny. Yeah, so you do the GN drive first, as usual. Then you do chest unit. Oh, that's interesting how that goes. Cool. So, since it's been a while since I've done a proper MG, and I've done a whole lot of HGs and SDs lately, it's nice to have a book instead of an unfolding mess. So that's pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna say I don't think that really looks like Hallelujah/Hallelujah. So I'm definitely not gonna attempt to paint the figure. I'm just gonna say it right there. The little character. I'm not gonna try. This guy's already more complicated than I expected. And yeah. I'm gonna think about doing the time lapse. I don't know if it's gonna show up well enough on the surface I've got here, but we'll see. I might do the time lapse. Maybe I'll put it up for a vote. Either way. So, guys, thanks for sticking around for this Master Grade Monday unboxing. I know it's not a traditional unboxing, but it is what it is. I'm doing what I can. I've got stuff everywhere. Do you have any idea what I've been doing the last week? Building 00 kits. That's what I've been doing in the last week. So, it's time to get to the next one. So, I will see you guys next time. Stick around for everything else in 00CTOBER. It's not as much stuff as I wanted, but that's okay because I'm starting way later than I normally would. So I'm making up the difference as much as I can. And I'm going to do the best job I can. So stick around. Next week, obviously, we'll go over this. I know he's cheating doing an unboxing. It's normal. So I'll see you guys then. Remember, as always, keep on